We are starting chapter 2, SST. Okay, Social Studies. Chapter 2 is the Northern Fertile Plains. To the south of the Himalayan range lies the vast plains called the Northern Fertile Plains. So, we have heard about the Himalaya, the Great Himalayas, the mountain. Okay, so to the south of the Himalayan range, there is a vast plain called the Northern Fertile Plains. From east to west, these plains are more than 2,400 kilometers in length. Their breadth varies from 240 kilometers in the east to about 320 kilometers in the west. These are flat stretch of even and low lands. So it is the length, that means long. It is the length is 2,400 kilometer and width is 320 kilometer from east to west. From east it is the breadth is varies. Varies means somewhere it is narrow, it is 240 kilometer, and somewhere it is 320 kilometer in the west. Okay. These are flat stretch. Flat means plain land, and lowlands are found over here, and in the west it ends there at third desert. Okay, in their east are eastern branches of Himalayas. In the eastern part we will find the eastern branches of Himalayas. Eastern branches means the small mountains of Himalayas are in the east. Okay, in the south is the Deccan Plateau. In the south, we will find the Deccan Plateau of the Northern Fertile Plain. So, Northern Fertile Plain is in between. In the west, there is Third Desert. In the east, there is Himalayas range, branches of Himalayas. And in the south is the Deccan Plateau. Okay. The Northern Plain are one of the largest and most fertile plain of the world. It is the most fertile. Fertile means very good for the crops. Very good for the crops. If we will plant any crop over there, it will grow very good in these plains. These are drained by rivers Indus, Ganga, Brahmaputra and their tributaries. That means these are the rivers, these are the main rivers of the northern plains. Most of these rivers rise in the Himalayas. Most of the rivers are started from the Himalayan mountain. These rivers flow down from the Himalayas, and from the mountains they are flowing and they are coming to the plains, and they carry large quantities of rocks and sand called sediments from the mountains. In the rainy season, these rivers are in a spat. That means in rainy season, when rain falls, the water level of the river rises and it flows through on the banks of the river. Okay. Then they leave that soil over the land on both sides of the river. This soil is soft and deep is rich in minerals. So the river flows, the river brings the sediments, the small rocks and the sand with the water from the mountain. And when it reaches to the plain, and sediments means it becomes heavy and it leaves the things. For example, you will take a glass of water and some mud in it. Okay, you will take a glass of water and mud, and you will just mix it. After some time, you will see that mud is settling down, and the water will be clear. Water will be on the in the glass on that sediment. That thing is called sediment. Okay, the layer that is falling under the glass, it is called sediment. Like that, a river also brings the muds and rocks and sands with it, but when it comes to the plains, it lifts the minerals and materials, and the water flows away. Okay, this soil is very soft and deep. and is rich in mineral. Rich in mineral means everything is there. The good components that helps plant to grow is there. Okay, and as a result, the soil of the plains always remains fertile. The Ganga, the Brahmaputra, and the Satluj are the chief rivers flowing through these plains. Thus, these three rivers divide the northern plains into three subparts. Each subpart is called basin. Okay. Now the Ganga, the Brahmaputra, and the Satluj, it is divided into three subparts. Subparts means smaller parts. Okay. And each subpart is called basin, okay, which means a region drained by a river and its tributaries. These basins are known as the Satluj basin, the Ganga basin, and the Brahmaputra basin. Okay, till here, read the chapter, and next day I will give you the next part. That means the Satluj basin. We will start from the Satluj basin. Okay, read the chapter, mark the hard spellings, and read it. Learn the spellings also.